Facebook.com/empowerment.resources and Instagram.com/empowermentJAX.
This is Brian Fulford. AD Drew and I are co-hosts of the BCSN Sports Wrap. We talk about all things related to HBCU athletics. From the games, teams, coaches, and fan interest stories, we cover it all. You can find our shows on Facebook at BCSN Sports Wrap, YouTube at MyJBN Online, and everywhere you listen to podcasts like Anchor, Spotify, Google, and Apple Podcasts. You can also find the show on the Jericho Broadcast Network's app. Make sure to download. We look forward to you joining the conversation and being a part of the show.
Oh, that spin class was brutal. Well, you can try using the Buick's massaging seat. Ooh, yeah, that's nice.
Can I use Apple CarPlay to put some music on?
Sure, it's wireless.
Pick something we all like. Okay, hold on. What's your Buick's Wi-Fi password?
Buick Envision 2021.
Oh, you should pick something stronger. That's really predictable.
That's a really tight spot. Don't worry, I used to hate parallel parking.
Me too.
Hey.
Really outdid yourself.
Yes, we did.
The all-new Buick Envision, an SUV built around you, all of you.
This is the Dean of the College of HBCU Sports, Kenyatta Cavill of Dr. Cavill's Inside the HBCU Sports Lab with Mike Washington and Charles Bishop. Come mix it up in the lab where the course lecture is in session every Tuesday from 6 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time on Facebook Live, YouTube Spreaker, or the BCSN app, as we discuss all things about the HBCU sports culture, including exploring the week that was in the sporting HBCU diaspora, as well as the upcoming week of HBCU sports. With me, the Dean, the College of HBCU Sports, on Dr. Cavill's Inside the HBCU Sports Lab with Mike Washington and Charles Bishop. Course lecture dismissed.
Time to call a credit repair company to fix my credit.
Hold the phone, man. You can do it yourself with Credit Versio.
That's way too hard. Call the credit repair company. Most credit repair companies only work on 1 or 2 accounts at a time, making it slow and expensive. You won't figure that out for months. Ignore him. Credit Versio's brilliant software scans all 3 credit bureaus, finds the accounts that are hurting your score, and guides you through the entire process. Anyone can do it. Let's fast forward and see the results.
Wow, I fixed my own credit and saved hundreds.
You can do this. Visit creditversio.com.
Nope. Nope.
Come on, him?
Ooh, I like him.
Quick, the quicker picker-upper. Bounty picks up messes quicker, and each sheet is 2 times more absorbent, so you can use less.
He's an 8.
He's a 9.
Bounty, the quicker picker-upper.
If you think all pads are exactly the same, think again. This is Always Ultra Thins reinvented with the Always Triple Protection System. This pad wicks gushes 90% faster, absorbs even more so you can feel dry, and locks odors in. Rethink your pad for up to 100% leak-free and odor-free comfort with the totally reinvented Always Ultra Thins. This is always like never before.
Supermarket sushi, really?
No. Wait, Troy, you work here?
I'm never not working. Like Head & Shoulders Scalp Shield technology, up to 100% dandruff protection, even between washes.
Never not working, huh?
Oh, Troy, you're such a good teacher.
Yeah, I know. Never not working. Never not.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Hill Complex here on the campus of Payne College, as we are here for tonight's Battle of I-20 between the Lady Lions, your Lady Lions of Payne College, and the Lady Panthers of CAU. Along with Michelle Thomas, I am Roy Evans. Michelle, take it away.
Yes, sir. We have an exciting night of volleyball here tonight, as we are used to seeing this as a conference matchup previously in the SIAC, but we know that Payne is now out of that conference and is with the NCCAA. So this is no longer a conference matchup, but expecting it to be a very exciting one anyway. These two teams have met earlier this season in Atlanta. And so I think it was a 3-0 sweep of the Panthers. So tonight, the Lady Lions are here to protect their territory and to get a little vengeance on the court. So we are getting ready as both teams are taking the court now. We see the starting lineup on the Lady Lions side of the court with number 1, Maya Beasley, number 4, Demi McKeever. We have number 7, Nyla Betts, number 13, Kennedy Williams, number 16, that middle blocker, Kira McCray, who's a big threat for the Panthers tonight. Number 20, Soleil Johnson, and number 21, Jordan Fortson. And that is your Lady Lions starting lineup tonight as we are underway with Maya Beasley at the serving line. And the action is underway in this first of the best-of-5 series tonight at Payne College campus.
And so, Michelle, we talked about it before with this being somewhat of a young team, that one of the main things that we look for as we continue is just better play with these Lady Lions as they go on, just continuing to get better as that first point goes to CAU.
That's right. So CAU is the first on the board with a 1-0 score here at the Heel Complex. And we see Tiana Kreider back on the serve, and the Lady Panthers are trying to set something up, but weren't able to get it around. Was that number 20? Was that number 20? Okay, so that's number 20, Soleil Johnson, on the Lady Lions side of the net, saying, "No way, not today." We heard from Coach Dr. Ashley Johnson of the Panthers prior to the game that Akira McCray gave them a hard time, that middle blocker, and she's a freshman, so they've got lots more time to see her on the court, but she gave them a hard time in Atlanta, so they're looking for what they can do to get around her big block on the net tonight.
All righty. Well, right now, the Lady Lions take an early 2-1 lead. Ties up.
So the Panthers expand the lead just a bit, but nobody running away with it, so we're in for some good volleyball tonight.
Definitely. Like I said, having met them earlier, I think both teams know a little bit about what to expect, but it was much earlier in the season.
Yes, absolutely. And one thing that Coach Keisha Lucette said tonight, when I talked to her prior to the game and I asked what she was expecting out of tonight, she said better blocking. So that makes for a different game all around. And she wants the 6 players on the court to be all on the same page. If you recall, last week we did see some miscommunication. There were some costly errors for them against Wesleyan. But tonight's a new night, and this is a new game, so let's see where we go from here.
Most definitely. With a really good early rally, but that point is going to go to CAU.
Saw a nice dig by Jordan Fortson, the number 21, that DS for the Lady Lions. She's getting under that and keeping it alive. So the Lions are fighting hard tonight, only trailing by 1, and it's very early in the first set of a best-of-5 series. So it's anybody's game right now.
Yep. And we are
Next
tied
point,
again.
Yes. Point to the Lions. So we're tied at 4. Tied at 4 with the Lions back at the serving line. Number 3, Micah Taylor, the right side for Payne College, is on the serving line, and the ball's up.
Nice dig there. Keep that rally
Very nice.
going.
That was a very nice save. We're seeing some good movement on both sides tonight. Good movement on both sides of the court. So if you are just tuning in, you are watching the Lady Lions of Payne College as they defend their home court tonight against the Lady Panthers from Clark Atlanta University. And we're early in the first set with Clark leading now by a score of 6-4.
And the ace just then.
And we have a net serve, which is a free point for the Lions, and that.
You know, Michelle, we've had a couple of those early, actually, on both sides of the net. You know, maybe it's just, you know, getting your jitters calmed down and ready to go, but I think we've had 2 net serves on both sides.
We have had that already, and it's very early. That's some of those unforced errors that we talked about last week when the Lady Lions were facing Wesleyan here at home. We saw some of those unforced errors that can be costly later in the game. We're still early, but later in the game, those can definitely cost you. Trinity Pender, the DS for CAU, back at the serving line. Pender was this week's SIAC Defensive Player of the Week, so. And the Lady Lions could not get that one back over, so looks like they had a little interference from the uprights, but nevertheless, Payne has now a 3-point lead, score 8-5 early in this first set of the best-of-5 series. Pender still at the serving line.
That was a good dig and save, but I guess someone was in the net for CAU there.
So good deal for Fortson there. When you make that kind of save, you definitely don't want to lose the point. So they get the point. The point goes to the Lady Lions, and Fortson is back at the serving line. Point to CAU with a 8-6 lead now. Still early in this first set. 9-6, check that. Big hit coming off the right side there for the Lady Lions and putting another point on the board for them and closing the lead. So 9-7 right now. Clark Atlanta leading by 2. Both teams playing hard and hanging tough in this game. So we have number 1 for the Lady Lions. Maya Beasley is back at the serving line. Little miscommunication for the Lady Panthers over here at the last minute. You heard one of them yelling, go, 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 but I think it was a little too late. And so the point goes to the Lady Lions tonight. Trailing by 1 now in this first set. Maya Beasley with a serve that was out, and the point goes to Clark Atlanta. We will see Tiana Kreider back at the line to serve with the score 10-8. Here at the Hill Complex at Payne College.
Yeah, it's going to be another point for CAU, taking the 2-point lead.
Looks like that was another interference from the upright there. Somehow the ball keeps ending up in the ceiling beams, and it's not working in anybody's favor tonight.
And listen, these are, you know, we've seen the ceiling at Stillman, which is only about 24 feet, 25 feet up. These are definitely not that. They're getting some strong hits to get these balls up in the rafters.
They are definitely doing that. I saw Akira McCray moving around to that side, and she was getting in position, and there she is with the hit in the middle for the score. Number 16, Akira McCray for the Lady Lions. Coach Johnson said that she would definitely be a big threat tonight. She was a threat in Atlanta, and we saw her as a big threat last week against Wesleyan, and here she is again tonight. So get used to hearing from number 16, Akira McCray. She's just a freshman, Roy. a freshman out of Statesboro, Georgia.
Right.
So she has lots of volleyball left.
Exactly. And being that aggressive as a freshman is extremely good.
So it looks like we had a double on the Lady Lions, and so the point goes to Clark Atlanta with a score now of 13-10. The Lady Panthers leading the Lady Lions early in this first set. Offset, the Lady Lions couldn't do anything with it, and so another point on the board for the Panthers. 14-10 is our score here in Augusta at the Heel Complex. Looks like the point now to the Lady Lions.
Yeah.
14-11, so they're slowly coming back. They're not letting the lead get out of reach, and then they're creeping back 1 point at a time. So you can't ask for much more than that.
Most definitely.
They're definitely staying in the game.
Most definitely, and we know that was one of the things, again, when we talk about improvement, one of the situations against Wesleyan, they kept getting behind at times, 7-8 points, and now, you know, anytime that CAU seems to get about 3 or 4 up, the Lady Lions starting to fight back.
They start fighting back, and so that was a big hit coming from the CAU off the hand of one of the Lady Lion defenders, and now we have another point on the board for the Lady Panthers. Big block up front coming from the Lady Lions. Number 13 up front, Kennedy Williams. And so the middle and the right side there in on the action for a nice block to keep the Panthers away from that point and to keep the lead within 2. Another of those unforced errors we keep talking about, Roy, with the serve in the net.
Yeah.
These service errors are hurting both teams tonight, but they could definitely be the difference as we come down to get deeper into this particular set. Lady Panthers couldn't do anything with it, so the Lions come away with a point, 16-14 early in this first set. We have Demi McKeever, number 4 for the Lady Lions, who's back at the serving line. Point for the Panthers as that hit was long. And now we see Pender coming back in, and she's at the serving line for the Lady Panthers. Do we have a timeout on the floor? One team's going to the sidelines, the other team's taking the court. But it looks like we have a timeout in the action, so we'll take a break as well. And you're tuned in to HBCU League Pass Plus right here on the Black College Sports Network with the
Supermarket sushi, really?
No. Wait, Troy, you work here?
I'm never not working. Like Head & Shoulders Scalp Shield technology, up to 100% dandruff protection, even between washes.
Never not working, huh?
Oh, Troy, you're such a good teacher.
Yeah, I know. Never not working. Never not working. Never, ever not working.
Are you serious?
Never not working. Dandruff protection that's never not working. Head & Shoulders Scalp Shield technology.
The Cuvée Group is a Florida-based marketing and training consulting firm. We help businesses communicate to their target audience and engage them in conversation. We also help to expand their audiences, which will ultimately result in growth for those.
At the Heel Complex here at Payne College, as the Payne College Lady Lions are facing the Lady Panthers of Clark Atlanta University tonight. First set in this best-of-5 series was Clark leading by 3 at a score of 17-14. And Clark Atlanta's Conference Defensive Player of the Week is back on the serving line, Trinity Pender. And Pender gets the point. She'll be back on the line again with a score now of 18-14. And the Lady Lions working hard to defend their home territory tonight. They have faced Clark Atlanta earlier this season, losing in 3. And so Coach Lucette just wants better blocking out of them tonight and wants to see them come away with the win.
Yeah, Michelle, again, this is usually the point in this match where the Lady Lions start to fight back. Right now they're down 5, 19-14. As you say, the defensive player, Ms. Pender,
She's having a good run back there. I think that's her 3rd or 4th point. So,
it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, she came in at 16 to 14, and her services has been great for the Lady Panthers right now.
That's a nice serve coming out of Pender. A missed set by Clark Atlanta, but they were still able to keep it up. Weren't able to do very much with it, but they kept it in play. So we have a nice volley going on here now. We're seeing a little change with the Panthers offense, as they typically play a 5-1, but they're experimenting a little bit with a 6-2 tonight, trying out a couple of different setters. And so Dr. Johnson, the coach of Clark Atlanta, said she wanted to mix it up just a bit and see what she could do with getting how much she could utilize and really maximize her offensive players on the front.
Right.
Nice little trick play there with number 3 for Clark Atlanta University.
Jalen Williams.
Jalen Williams. So Jalen is a middle blocker out of Houston, Texas, and she was able to get kind of a sneak play over, if you will, and got the point. So 21-15 is the score now. This is the biggest lead that we have seen in this particular match. This is the first of a best-of-5 series. And the Lady Lions have been back and forth trailing in this one, but they have allowed Clark Atlanta to take a pretty significant lead here toward the end, 22-15. Clark leading by a score of 7.
Now
so the point now goes to 8 with an ace on the line for number 11, Jalen Dickerson. Dickerson with her first ace and now back at the serving line again to continue widening the lead for Clark Atlanta.
And we are at match point right now.
We are with number 7. I think that was Shanique McGee that came in with that little punch hit that fell just right, fell in the hole, and allowed Clark Atlanta to come away with the point. And now the win, 25-15 Clark Atlanta on this first of a best-of-5 series. So that's the first match of the night, first set of the night. They will trade sides, and we get ready for action again with the Clark Atlanta Lady Panthers and the Payne College Lady Lions tonight at the Hill Complex here in Augusta.
We'll be back right after this.
The Cuvée Group is a Florida-based marketing and training consulting firm. We help businesses communicate to their target audience and engage them in conversation. We also help to expand their audiences, which will ultimately result in growth for those organizations. In addition to being a certified constant contact specialist, my colleagues and I are also certified in John Maxwell Leadership Principles. We use these proven principles to conduct workshops, training, and private coaching sessions for individuals and companies looking to take things to the next level. Contact us to schedule a free consultation. Issues today, don't delay, call Cuvée.
At CDW, we get speed as the new currency of success.
Our team spends way too much time tending to outdated applications and software when they should be focused on driving application agility and innovation.
CDW Amplify Development Services modernizes software and application development to help accelerate innovation and digital transformation.
So you mean building new applications, UI, and mobile interfaces?
Well, you said you needed to innovate more quickly.
Oh, so he's a listener.
To do more at scale, trust CDW Amplify Development Services.
Charmin Ultra Soft has so much cushiony softness, it's hard for your family to remember they can use less.
Sweet pillows of softness.
This is soft. Holy Charmin. Oh, excuse me. Roll it back, everybody. Sorry.
Charmin Ultra Soft is so cushiony soft, you'll want more, but it's so absorbent, you can use less, so it's always worth it.
Now, what did we learn about using less?
You gotta roll it back, everybody. We all go. Why not enjoy the go with Charmin?
When you're looking for the latest information on Southern University sports, the Southwestern Athletic Conference, and HBCU athletics, there's only one place to go. Tune in to the Carlos Brown Show, exclusively on the Black College Sports Network. Since 2000.
Good evening and welcome back to the Hill Complex here on the campus of Payne College. We are here as the Lady Panthers have taken a 1-0 lead in the first set. And we now get ready to start our second set of the evening and see if our Lady Lions will have the opportunity to tie us up here.
It's a great Tuesday night for some college volleyball, Roy.
It is Thursday night, though.
Oh, it is Thursday. It is
It
Thursday.
is Thursday,
It is
yeah.
Thursday, yeah. So Thursday night volleyball, not Thursday night football.
So over here, we actually had the privilege of being down in Palm Beach, Florida, Riviera Beach more specifically, for the Minority Baseball Prospects event yesterday.
Awesome.
All-Star event, and it was absolutely gorgeous Florida weather.
I'm a little bit jealous, I have to say.
Yeah, we were trying to rub it into people. We're not going to lie.
Lots
It
of
was-
great things going on the Black College Sports Network. So we want to thank our audience for joining us tonight here with the HBCU
League
College,
Pass,
League Pass Plus. I'm sorry, got tongue-tied there. So the HBCU League Pass Plus here on the Black College Sports Network tonight with great volleyball action going on at the Hill Complex here in Augusta at Payne College campus. We see both teams fighting it out, a little scrappy here, trying to fight it out in this second set of the series. And Clark Atlanta on the board early with a lead of 2-0 against our Lady Lions.
Nice little rally going on.
It's a nice little rally. Everyone's moving, everyone's getting in place and keeping the ball up. That's the name of the game. Great save there by Tiana Kreider for Clark Atlanta, and we see Akira McCray going up. She was set up perfectly for a big hit right there in the middle. And we see that number 20, Soleil Johnson, was able to capitalize on that and walk away with the point. So the Lady Lions are now on the board, a score of 2-1 with Clark Atlanta leading. But the Lady Lions are still fighting, scrappy as ever. We talk about that every time we see them play, and it's just lots of heart. What they don't have in experience, they make up for in just pure grit and heart for the game.
Michelle, definitely, and as you can tell, of course, this raucous crowd that's here in the Hill Complex pushing these ladies on is always going to be there to have their back and give them that extra push they need when they maybe don't really feel it all.
That's always the secret weapon here at the Hill Complex. This crowd, I tell you, this home team crowd, they really get the team going when they're down. So we have to count on them as the secret weapon for every match tonight.
It's going to be another point for
Off
Payne.
the hand of Trinity Pender, and so that is a point for the Lady Lions. Score of 3-2, so they're sticking close. We saw this early on in the first set as well, so we see the Lady Lions still fighting hard. Michaela Murphy with the hit. She's a sophomore for Clark Atlanta with the hit and the point. So 4-2 now. The Lady Panthers are leading by 2. Tiana Kreider hustled hard and got a save, but the Panthers couldn't quite do anything with it to make it count. So we see the point going to the Lady Lions. 4-3 is the score, with Clark Atlanta leading by 1 here at the Hill Complex. Thank you for tuning in to the HBCU League Pass Plus tonight, right here on the Black College Sports Network. We see number 1, Maya Beasley, for the Lady Lions back at the serving line. And a miscommunication on the set for Clark Atlanta. Like I said, they're going to that 6-2 offense tonight, and so you have 2 different setters, and that's a little adjustment to make for the team. And right there, it just didn't quite work out. But they get the point off an unforced service error from the Lady Lions, and the score now, Clark Atlanta again in the lead with a 5-4 score.
And Michelle, you talk about them switching over to and trying a different offense. That's one of the things that this, as I would call it, a mid-season non-conference game gives you the ability to do.
Absolutely, absolutely, especially considering that after this, Clark Atlanta has 2 big conference games that they'll go into in the SIAC. I believe it's Benedict and
Allen.
Benedict
and Allen this weekend, yes. So actually, and Edward Waters, I believe. Benedict and Allen. And then they are also playing, let's see, we will give that information. It is a crossover. Actually, it is Tuskegee and Harris Stowe. So
lots of hustle going on with the Lady Lions tonight. Never say die with them. So they're still going. That ball is still up. Nobody's letting it drop. It's back over again, so the volley continues here. Murphy with a big hit right into the block of number 13 for the Lady Lions, Kennedy Williams, denying that all day. And so the Lady Lions come away with the point. 6-5 as the Lady Lions take the lead tonight here on the home court.
And Michelle, this is their first lead of the evening.
That is correct. And it was a hard-fought lead, but they did it, and they hung in there, and they're still fighting. So point goes to the Lady Panthers now. We have Murphy back on the serving line. Big hit just can't quite get around McCray up front. She's blocking up everything coming over there. And now the point for the Lady Lions. So once again, they're leading by 1, 7-6 tonight with the Lady Lions out front. Shakari Hardy, we haven't heard a lot from Shakari Hardy tonight for the Lady Lions. Over on the right side, she just had a hit in the net, and so now we have a point for the Panthers, and Trinity Pender back at the serving line. Lots of diving saves over for the Lady Lions. Nobody's letting it drop. And just to redeem herself, Hardy comes in and gets the point this time. No doubt she makes sure it's over the net. She gets the point for her team, and the Lady Lions are leading by 1. 8-7 is the score here at the Hill Complex at Payne College campus.
Definitely an exciting night of volleyball.
It is definitely an exciting night of volleyball.
These two teams are battling it out. Like I said, both campuses as the two cities are off of I-20 and able to get here. And so, you know, this is...
So that overpass that we just saw from Clark Atlanta will be a dangerous move for them tonight, because McCray and the ladies on the front line here for the Lady Lions are not letting any of that get by. They're blocking all of that. So that was their next point to give them a 2-point lead, the largest lead of the night that they have had. And Jalen Dickerson in with the hit and the score for the Panthers to pull back within one. Score is 9-8 with the Lady Lions leading by 1. Panthers with another point on the board with the score tied up now at 9. It's 9-all here in this second set. Number 7, Nyla Betts. Nice swing on the ball, but Clark Atlanta was there to block it up, and they came away with the point, taking the lead 10-9 in this second set in this best-of-5 series. And just like that, it's tied up again as the Lady Panthers allows one to drop. So we are at 10-all. With number 6, Michaela Evans for the Lady Lions on the serving line with an ace, and she has an ace tonight. So Hardy with the point for her team. I'm sorry, Evans. Evans with the point for her team. It's 11-10 with the Lady Lions leading tonight. Number 7, Shanique McGee with a big hit, and it was off the hands of one of the Lions defenders, tying it up again at 11 now here at the Hill Complex.
Back and forth match we got going on right now.
It is indeed a good one. Everybody's playing hard, everybody's working, everybody's trying to get some of the scores. So that was a beautiful hit, the kind that you love to see in a good volleyball match. And that gave the Panthers a 1-point lead now as they're leading 12-11. And the Lady Lions are still fighting. Deja Broadnax we saw as a big threat last week, and she just actually was pretty aggressive on the ball just then, but we had it in the net, so an unforced error leads to another point for Clark Atlanta. Broadnax on the hit. Murphy couldn't put it down, and
there we go.
Big hit coming out of coming from the Lady Lions to bring them up by 1. So 13-12 is the score on the floor, and nobody's giving up. Nobody's giving in here, Roy. It's a back and forth, back and forth.
And this is what we want to see. These are the types of matches.
This is it. These are the nail biters. This is what you want to see if you're not the coach. If you're the coach, you
right.
don't want to see this.
Coaches don't want to see this, but the fans and the players are definitely enjoying this type of action.
This is what makes it give you your money's worth. Big block over for the Lady Lions, and Clark Atlanta was still fighting, trying to do something with it, but wasn't able to make anything of it. Yeah. We saw that big block coming from the front line over there. It was number 16, that's McCray, and I believe number 20, can't see the numbers. Number 2, I'm sorry, was in on that as well. And so that gives the Lady Lions the serve, and here we are now with another point for the Lady Lions. 14-all, here we are, 14-all, tied up in this second set of the best-of-5 series tonight.
Back and forth, back and forth. We are loving this action tonight, and these ladies are here, and they're saying we are not going anywhere.
So we see an ace for Maya Beasley, and she's still on the serving line tonight. See what the Panthers can do with this. The Lady Lions stayed with it until it dropped, so the Panthers drop the ball and lose the point. Beasley again back on the line. She's having a good run back there. She's going for her 3rd point now on the serve.
Oh.
And an unforced error brings an end to it and gives a point to the opponent. 15-16 is your score, with the Lady Lions of Payne College leading us by 1.
Well, Michelle, you talked about it. Coach Lucette said it. Right now, we have got to get better at stopping these unforced errors and just giving away points.
And, you know, we keep talking about the inexperience of this Payne College team, but I would say in this past 2 weeks, they have gained a year's worth of experience.
They have.
In how they played. They played what was formerly a championship team last week. They are playing a much more experienced Clark Atlanta team, and they are finding a way to stay in the game. And that's what you want to see. That's what you want to see.
Yeah. And I think one of the other things that we're seeing a little bit more of, Michelle, that we didn't see before is the communication is getting better. The anticipation of where your teammates are going to be at on the floor is getting better.
The movement is so great. It's good to see all the movement tonight. Nobody's waiting to see what's going to happen. Everybody's moving to make something happen.
Yep. Not being stationary. Because when you're stationary in volleyball, it makes it predictable and easy for your opponents to put the balls in the right places in different spaces.
That's right, because when you're stationary in volleyball, you should be in the court. I mean, in the stands, not on the court.
Not on the court.
So the Lady Lions still leading by 1. 18-17 is the score that we have here at the Hill Complex between the Payne College Lady Lions and the Lady Panthers of Clark Atlanta University.
17-18 back and forth match.
And this is the second set, Roy, we should say.
Yes.
So the first set went to Clark Atlanta. They were able to take the first set, and the Lady Lions are fighting hard this time to avoid another 3-0 sweep like what they had in Atlanta. So we're seeing them fight hard to keep that from happening.
Yeah, most definitely. They want to, as you said at the beginning, they want to protect their home court.
That's right.
And they are playing hard.
Number 20, Soleil Johnson, doing exactly what you're supposed to do when you see a free ball coming for the net like that. So that was a beautiful play, and it resulted in a point for her team, giving them a 19-18 lead here late in this second set of this best-of-5 series. And that sends number 8, Kelsey Williams, to the serving line. The block over there is like a brick wall, and you see the Clark Atlanta starting to see it now. When they go up for the hit, you see a little hesitation as to how hard do I want to slam it into that wall. Lady Panthers not able to get the block on that one, and so the Lady Lions get the point. 21-18 is the score as they take a timeout, and we take a break here on the floor with the HBCU League Pass Plus right here on your Black College Sports Network.
Since 2002, Empowerment Resources, Inc., a nonprofit organization, has empowered more than 1,500 youth and adults in Duval and surrounding counties. Through its programs, Journey into Womanhood, Girls Mentoring, Life Skills for Teens, and parenting education coaching. To get involved with programs, volunteer, or donate, visit www.empowermentresourcesinc.org. Follow us on social media, facebook.com/empowerment.resources and instagram.com/empowermentjax.
This is Brian Fulford. A.D. Drew and I are co-hosts of the BCSN Sports Wrap. We talk about all things related to HBCU athletics. From the games, teams, coaches, and fan interest stories, we cover it all. You can find our shows on Facebook at BCSN Sports Wrap, YouTube at MyJBM.
Hello and welcome back to the Hill Complex. We are here in the midst of an exciting match number 2. The Lady Lions lead right now, 21-18. Right now scores 21-19, but this has been a back and forth, Michelle.
It has been that way all night, and I have a feeling that's what it's going to be until the end, because both of these teams are playing hard. They're both in it to win it, and no one's willing to give up the point.
Yeah, definitely.
So a block on McCray leads to a point for the Lady Lions as that ball was hit out. So the Panthers lose that point. 22-19 is the score, with the Lady Lions taking the lead late here in this second set of this best-of-5 series. Number 15, Lauren Terry, with the dig, and the ball was out. So we now have 23-19 for the Lady Lions, with the Lady Lions in the lead.
And that's in, match point.
24-19, so the Lady Lions are indeed in it to win it. They will not see another 3-0 sweep tonight if they come through effectively on this match point.
And Michelle, who is at serve for the Lady Lions? Miss Michaela Evans. She has been great on service for these Lady Lions over the course of the last few matches that we've seen.
And she's had a good run just even now. I think she had 2 or 3 points on that run before the point was lost to the Lady Panthers. So the score 24-20 with the Lady Lions in the lead. Panthers still fighting.
Staying poised, trying to stay into this match.
Wow, that's a nail biter, Roy.
Great
that is
effort.
A nail biter.
Great effort, though. And
Everybody fighting till the end.
That's
Everyone fighting hard. So no one should have their head down on that play. Everybody was working and working hard.
And this crowd
So the point went to Clark Atlanta. 24-21 is the score now late in this second set. And we see the block from the Panthers, which leads to a score of 24-22 and a timeout. These are the times when that mental toughness that we talked about a lot last week comes into play. A lot of that comes with experience, but I think Coach Lucette is just trying to get her girls to understand that at this point, you've got to keep your head in the game.
Right, no doubt. And I think that's what you take this time out to talk to them and say, hey, listen, we're 1 point away. Let's go ahead and close out. This is where you gain the experience.
That's right.
Of how to close out a close match and get it in there. Find it, look at your spacing, look at your opponent's spacing, see what you need to do to get that point. As the crowd again is getting into it here for these Lady Lions.
That's right. They don't need any distractions. They definitely need the final push, but no distractions, as they are 1 point away from winning this second set here on their home court. And Tiana Kreider, number 8, is back on the serve for the Lady Panthers. The serve is up. And the point, unforced error for the Lady Lions, which leads to a score now of 24-23, keeping Clark Atlanta alive in this game.
And there you go.
There you are. That's it. That's match point.
They get it. The Lady Lions get the win in this
Number
second
8, Kelsey
set.
Williams. Kelsey Williams on the right side with the hit, and she just led her team to a victory on that final point with 1-1 now. Each of them have 1 set apiece, and we're going into set number 3 of the action here at the Hill Complex at Payne College campus. You're listening to Thursday Night Volleyball on the HBCU League Pass Plus on your Black College Sports Network. Thank you for joining us tonight.
We'll be back with match 3 right after this.
This is Brian Fulford. A.B. Drew and I are co-hosts of the BCSN Sports Wrap. We talk about all things related to HBCU athletics. From the games, teams, coaches, and fan interest stories, we cover it all. You can find our shows on Facebook at BCSN Sports Wrap, YouTube at MyJBN Online, and everywhere you listen to podcasts like Anchor, Spotify, Google, and Apple Podcasts. You can also find the show on the Jericho Broadcast Network's app. Make sure to download. We look forward to you joining the conversation and being a part of the show.
Oh, that spin class was brutal. Well, you can try using the Buick's massaging seat. Ooh, yeah, that's nice. Can I use Apple CarPlay to put some music on? Sure. It's wireless. Pick something we all like. Okay, hold on. What's your Buick's Wi-Fi password? Buick Envision 2021. Oh, you should pick something stronger. That's really predictable. That's a really tight spot. Don't worry. I used to hate parallel parking. Me too. Hey.
Really outdid yourself.
Yes, we did.
The all-new Buick Envision, an SUV built around you. All of you.
This is the Dean of the College of HBCU Sports, Kenyatta Cavill of Dr. Cavill's Inside the HBCU Sports Lab with Mike Washington and Charles Bishop. Come mix it up in the lab where the course lecture is in session every Tuesday from 6 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time on Facebook Live, YouTube Spreaker, or the BCSN app, as we discuss all things about the HBCU sports culture, including exploring the week that was in the sporting HBCU diaspora, as well as the upcoming week of HBCU sports. With me, the Dean, the College of HBCU Sports, on Dr. Cavill's Inside the HBCU Sports Lab with Mike Washington and Charles Bishop. Course lecture dismissed.
Welcome back to volleyball on this Thursday night at the HBCU League Pass Plus. We're at the college, at the campus of Payne College here in Augusta at the Hill Complex, where they're facing the Lady Panthers of Clark Atlanta University. Each team taking one set apiece. Now we're going into the third set of a very exciting night of volleyball. I'm Michelle Thomas. I'm joined here by Roy Evans, and we're bringing you the action tonight here again on the Black College Sports Network. Thank you for joining us. Lots of great action. So if you've been tuned in, you have seen both of these teams fight hard, lots of grit, scrappy, and just not willing to die on this one. So we know that both teams have a lot on the line. Clark Atlanta is was trying to get another clean sweep of the Lady Lions after sweeping them 3-0 in Atlanta. But the Lady Lions are defending their home court, and as you can see, it has been a cat fight.
Most definitely. Literally and figuratively here as the Lions and Panthers go at each other.
Absolutely. Lions, Panthers, and Bears. Oh, my. And what a hit. Look at that. Number 7, Shanique. What's Shanique's last name? Let's see. Number 7, Shanique McGee with the hit and the point. An unforced error on the serve for number 8 for the Lady Lions, Kelsey Williams, on the serve. And those unforced errors, we've seen a lot of that tonight. That's probably been the low point of tonight's match has been just the unforced errors we've seen from both sides. So she's not the only person. We've seen it from both sides tonight.
It's going to be another point for the CAU Panthers.
And the Panthers with the early lead, 2-1. And 3-1 as they're protecting the net. Here we see the Lady Panthers, number 7.
Yep.
McGee on the getting the overpass and knocking it back down for the point.
That one's going to be out.
Check that. That was Sanai Simmons, number 17 for Clark Atlanta on that last play. I had misspoke on that one. So the Lady Lions at the line for the serve. that was number 7, Shanique McGee, with a big hit and the point. So we see Clark Atlanta with a 3-point lead now, 5-2 over the Lady Lions. And in this third set, with each team already having 1 set apiece to their credit tonight. McGee again on the hit, and she's all fired up now. She's got a big hit coming off that outside.
Well, you know, when you split these first 2 matches, it makes for a much more exciting you know, last 2 sets that you got to get, because now everybody knows, hey, we're in it, and we're fighting, and we're going to make sure that this thing happens.
That's right. That's right.
So it is definitely something that we're looking forward to, and I know that, you know, Coach said it's like, hey, we came back in this last set. This isn't anything that we can't do. Just believe, focus, keep communicating, all of the.
Right, and they are doing so much better about that, especially the communication. The big difference that I've seen tonight that I didn't see as much last week was the unforced service errors.
Yeah.
We're seeing a lot of service errors now. They had unforced errors last week, but it was kind of in the heat of the game. It was mental errors. It wasn't the service errors that we're seeing tonight. But like I said earlier, we're seeing that on both sides of the court. So.
Right.
Are taking the floor again, and so the action is getting underway on the HBCU League Pass Plus right here on the Black College Sports Network, with volleyball action tonight between Payne College Lady Lions and the Lady Panthers of Clark Atlanta University. A block with McGee and Murphy, and the block is out, giving Payne College the point. 6-3 now is the score. And an ace for number 7, Nyjah Betts.
Nyjah Betts, yeah.
Nyjah Betts with the ace tonight, and that's a big one. It's 6-4 is the score.
And there you go. Service return. She's going to get that one. And just like that, we are back. 6-5. Payne has battled back, and they're right in this.
And that's what we've been seeing. They don't let it get far out of reach, and that's the best way to do it. You got to stay in it to win it.
Most definitely. Like I said, these ladies definitely came to battle. And listen, Michelle, I'm going to tell you, there was a slim possibility that we were that kill.
That was a beautiful kill.
That was number 6.
Was that McCray?
No, that was number 6.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was Miss Evans. Going in and getting it.
Great job from Miss Evans. That was a beautiful hit and the point to bring the Lady Lions within 1. 7-6 is your score on the floor. Number 15, Lauren Terry, with that big slap on the ball for the point for Clark Atlanta. Score is now 8-6. Got Michaela Murphy back on the serving line, and the Lady Lions are lined up for the action. That one was in on the line. So we've got a point for another point for Clark Atlanta as they now lead by 3. And that slow net drop on the serve, that's a hard one. It's just a hard one to play. but it's an ace for Murphy, and so she has another point, and the score is 10-6, with the Lady Panthers taking the lead, or in the lead. Number 3, Jalen Williams with the hit and the point, 11-6. This is one of the largest leads we've seen out of the Panthers tonight. And when we have seen a lead of at least 5, then we've seen the Lady Lions battle back to within 1. So now is
most definitely.
Now is show and tell time. Let's see what you got. We've got number 4 for the Lady Lions. Miss Demi McKeever is back on the serve. The ball is up. Action is underway. Beautiful dig from Fortson. And that big block coming off the outside for the Lady Lions and leads to a point for Payne College. Now they've closed the gap to 3, 11-8 with the Lady Panthers in the lead.
And that's Demi McKeever on the serve.
Simmons, she is a freshman setter from Tallahassee, Florida. She was on the block for the Panthers to win them the point. Lauren Terry. Great hit. Nice dig. Panthers just failed to cover the tip, and so the Lady Lions come away with the point. 13-9 is our score. The Panthers still in the lead, but the Lady Lions fighting back. Point by point, they're staying in this game.
Yes, ma'am. They are not going away.
On the serve.
Devlin Michelle, they are not going away. They are in this to win it. The crowd is behind them.
Yes, the crowd. We hear the crowd now. We hear a lot from this crowd. It usually takes a set for them to get warmed up, but boy, when they do.
it is something special to watch.
This is the kind of crowd that gives you the home court advantage for sure.
Yeah.
Point for the Panthers, 15-10. So the Lady Lions trailing by 5 in this third set, with each team having taken 1 set apiece to this point. Clark Atlanta taking the first set, the Lady Lions battling back and taking the second set. And now here in the third set, we have the Lions trailing by 5. Still playing hard.
A nice move there to get that back over. Right now, the Lady Panthers are able to kind of hold on to this lead. They haven't been letting the Lady Lions get back into the groove that they normally had been. You know, like I said, they get up 4 or 5 points, and immediately the Lady Lions would be able to fight back and bring it back to within 2 or 1. But right now, they've expanded it to a 6-point lead, but they've been able to hold on to this lead at this level.
Yes. I have, and what I've seen as the difference is what the Lady Panthers have been able to do that I haven't seen as much of from the Lady Lions is truly set up the play. They're getting some good passes, nice sets, and maybe the 6-2 offense that they've gone to with the different setters in there have made a bit of difference for them tonight. But they've had some really good, strong hits coming off of McGee, Shanique McGee. And she's been able to do that because of some nice passes and sets that were just right for her. That's another one. That's another one right there. And it's just hard to do anything with those. So McGee puts another point on the board. 18-10 is the score with Clark Atlanta leading in this third set.
And this is CAU's largest lead of the night.
This is, absolutely is. Simmons with kind of a misplay out of the net, but the ball drops, and so it is the point for the Lady Lions, 18-11. We see the Lady Lions now with an opportunity to close the lead a little bit here as we see number 8, Kelsey Williams, going back to the serving line. And a long hit coming from Pender, which gives the point to the Lady Lions, 18-12, as we start to see them do what they do, which is at this point start to close the lead.
Battling back. Oh, that was a nice move there.
Simmons able to see the
Number
hole,
17,
see the court, and right there.
Like you said, she saw that hole, and one of the things that I noticed, though, right after that happened, the Lady Lions were like, hey, that was my space. I should have been there, you know, again, communicating.
Saw a little confusion coming from the Lady Panthers side as they all watch the ball hit and go by, and they lose the point, so almost like no one knew what to do. 19-13 is our score in this third set, and we see that Michaela Evans is back on the serve.
Great setup. Went up like she was going to kill it and just lightly tapped it over. Caught the defense off guard, bringing the Lady Lions back to within 5.
Big swing out of Murphy there to give the Lady Panthers a point. 20-14 is the score here in this third set of this best-of-5 series. So as it stands right now, each team has one set apiece. This will be the tiebreaker for that, but then somebody else has to win another set in order to claim the night. It's a best-of-5 series, and we're in the third set now. Big hit from McGee. And that puts the Panthers at 21-7. So 7-point lead for the CAU Panthers tonight. And we're taking a break in the action on the floor, so we'll take a break as well. We will be back with your HBCU League Pass Plus in this Thursday night college volleyball on the Black College Sports Network. Stay tuned.
Time to call a credit repair company to fix my credit. Hold the phone, man. You can do it yourself with Credit Versio. That's way too hard. Call the credit repair company. Most credit repair companies only work on 1 or 2 accounts at a time, making it slow and expensive. You won't figure that out for months. Ignore him. Credit Versio's brilliant software scans all 3 credit bureaus, finds the accounts that are hurting your score, and guides you through the entire process. Anyone can do it. Let's fast forward and see the results. Wow, I fixed my own credit and saved hundreds. You can do this. Visit creditversio.com.
Nope. Nope.
Come on, him?
Ooh, I like him.
Quick, the quicker picker-upper. Bounty picks up messes quicker, and each sheet is 2 times more absorbent, so you can use less.
He's an 8.
He's a 9.
Bounty, the quicker picker-upper.
Welcome back to college volleyball on your HBCU League Pass Plus right here on the Black College Sports Network. I'm Michelle Thomas along with Roy Evans tonight as we are bringing you the action from the Hill Complex here at Payne College campus as they take on the Lady Panthers from Clark Atlanta University. It's been an exciting night of volleyball, Roy. An exciting night full of action tonight as both of these teams are scrappy and gritty and fighting it out till the end. We are currently in the third set with each team having one set apiece. Clark Atlanta taking the first. The Lady Lions took the second set, and now we're here with CAU with a 21-16 lead in this third set of the best of 5 series.
Most definitely. Right now, there is a 5, make that a 4-point lead.
Yes.
For the Lady Lions trying to fight back here.
I'm not sure what was supposed to happen there, Roy, but it was definitely not well executed. And so the Lady Panthers dropped that point. 21-18 now, well, 22-18 as we have another service error, which has plagued both teams tonight. Service errors have been part of the big story of the night. The other just being the pure heart and grit of both of these teams and the fight that they have brought to the court tonight.
Nice. There you go. That's going to be another point to the Lady Lions.
So the Lady Lions are slowly creeping back. 22-19 is the score, with Clark Atlanta still with a slight lead. But the Lady Lions are sending Maya Beasley back to the serving line, and she's got a great serve. If you want somebody to pull it out at a time like this, then you want her at the serving line.
Well, I thought you were going to say that the Lady Lions were sending notice that they are not going away in this match.
Oh, they sent that early on, and they sent that earlier, and they are still defending that.
Oh, nice save.
Very nice save. Very nice. That's the kind of work you want to see.
Yeah.
Big swing off the right side, Deja Broadnax. Big swing for the Lady Lions, and the defenders on Clark Atlanta couldn't quite stop it. Touched it as it went out, and so we now have a 22-20 score.
They are fighting back. Oh.
So that point goes to CAU, and we have a 23-20 score. Both teams are still fighting. This breaks the 1-1 tie, but still this doesn't take the game for either team tonight. So we still have more volleyball on store for tonight.
Much more volleyball to go. Oh. Lady Lions and Lady Panthers now with match point in set number 3. Number 9, Michaela Murphy with the service.
Block off the hands of a couple of CAU defenders, and now Lauren Terry with the tip.
And that's going to do it. CAU takes set number 3, but not before the Lady Lions fight back, make it a much closer match than we thought it was going to be in the first half, Michelle.
Absolutely.
But they are still here. We're going to come back and talk a little bit about this right after this break. You're watching Payne College Volleyball right here on HBCU League Pass Plus.
Nope. Nope.
Come on, him?
Ooh, I like him.
Quick, the Quicker Picker-Upper. Bounty picks up messes quicker, and each sheet is 2 times more absorbent, so you can use less.
He's an 8.
He's a 9.
Bounty, the Quicker Picker-Upper.
If you think all pads are exactly the same, think again. This is Always Ultra Thins reinvented with the Always Triple Protection System. This pad wicks gushes 90% faster, absorbs even more so you can feel dry, and locks odors in. Rethink your pad for up to 100% leak-free and odor-free comfort with the totally reinvented Always Ultra Thins. This is always like never before.
Market Sushi, really?
No. Wait, Troy, you work here?
I'm never not working. Like Head & Shoulders Scalp Shield technology, up to 100% dandruff protection, even between washes.
Never not working, huh?
Oh, Troy, you're such a good teacher.
Yeah, I know. Never not working. Never not working. Never ever not working.
Are you serious?
Never not working. Dandruff protection that's never not working. Head & Shoulders Scalp Shield technology.
The Cuvée Group is a Florida-based marketing and training consulting firm. We help businesses communicate to their target audience and engage them in conversation. We also help to expand their audiences, which will ultimately result in growth for those organizations. In addition to being a certified constant contact specialist, my colleagues and I are also certified in John Maxwell Leadership Principles. We use these proven principles to conduct workshops, training, and private coaching sessions for individuals and companies looking to take things to the next level. Contact us to schedule a free consultation. Issues today, don't delay, call Cuvée.
Welcome back to Payne College Volleyball here at the Heald Center tonight for an exciting night of volleyball as the Lady Lions of Payne College are taking on the Lady Panthers of Clark Atlanta University. It's been an exciting night. The Lady Panthers took the first set and then the Lady Lions took one. We just saw the third set to break the tie, which went to the Panthers. So now it's 2-1 in a best-of-5 series. We're going into set number 4 and you are in for some action. Thank you for joining us for the HBCU League Pass Plus tonight as, again, the Lady Lions of Payne College are facing the Lady Panthers of Clark Atlanta University.
And right now, of course, the Lady Panthers lead 2-1. They're going to try to close it out, but we know these Lady Lions are here to get it in, and they are not going to go quietly.
They are not, that is for sure. As we talked about earlier, Roy, and by the way, I'm Michelle Thomas. This is Roy Evans here with us tonight. So as we talked about earlier, Roy, these two teams did face each other a little earlier in the season in Atlanta, and Clark Atlanta was able to take that game in 3 sets in a sweep. That has not been the case tonight, so it's been a different story. Definitely been a different story. Sort of a tale of two teams that we're seeing here with these Lady Lions.
First point is going to go to the Lady Panthers.
First point going to the Panthers. Looks like there was a double on the call for the against the Lady Lions with their middle blocker number 7 who's at the net. And the point now goes to the Lady Lions. So we have a 1-1 match early in this 4th set. And this has kind of been the story of the night. It's been back and forth the entire night. Nobody's just really giving up on it easily. So we see that even here in this 4th set as we see McCray kind of go to her knees in somewhat of almost a backflip type motion, defending the net there. So Coach Ashley Johnson had talked about early on that McCray is definitely a force on the net. It's hard to get the ball around her. She's very aggressive on the net and she's moving. It's just hard to get around her. And as we keep calling out, she is a freshman, so Payne College has a lot more years of volleyball to get from Miss McCray. As they come away with the point, so Payne has it tied up now 2-2 with Clark Atlanta. And we see number 7, Nyla Betts, going back to the line for the serve. Point going to the Panthers. So it's 3-2, they take a lead again. Big hit, big hit, big hit. That's a beautiful hit.
Going in it, keeping it tied.
Akira McCray. You don't get tired of hearing her name, and don't forget the name because you'll be hearing her for years to come. As she's a freshman middle blocker, and that big hit just made the difference for the entire momentum of this game as it's tied up at 3 now with the Lady Lions and the Lady Panthers. And Beasley is back on the serve. Lady Panthers not able to get a good pass out of it, giving the Lions the lead in this game so far for the first time in this match.
Well, that was one of those unforced errors on the opposite side that we had been talking about.
Yes. They've actually had their share of service errors as well, so they've definitely had the service error plague tonight.
Right. Tied score again.
And just as we speak, service error from Clark Atlanta, so that gives the point to the Payne College Lady Lions, and the score is now 5-4 as they send Demi McKeever back to the serving line. Nice serve. Fortson with the dig. We see the ball coming right back. Lauren Terry on the slam. So a point for Clark Atlanta, and Michaela Murphy going to the serving line. We're tied up at 5 here in this 4th set of the night. Big swing by Soleil Johnson.
Nice save there.
Nice dig. Fortson really getting under those. She's been working hard tonight in the backcourt. Point for Clark Atlanta, not without a lot of hard work and a hard fight.
Yeah. Now, Michelle, it was interesting. You talked about Miss Fortson getting under that with her as her position as the hitter, and you gave us that education before about what that position is usually about. Talk a little bit more about that.
So her position is, she is what's considered the libero, which is a defensive specialist in the backcourt, and we talked about last week them wearing the different color jersey. So their position, really, their specialty is to be able to get under balls like that and keep them in play, to get the pass for the set, to be able to get the hit. So she's doing a great job. I mean, a yeoman's effort at it every time. She's getting under it, and she's really digging out some tough balls back in the backcourt tonight. So she's definitely putting in the work for the Lady Lions. That was inside the line, an ace for Fortson, which takes the score 8-7 for the Lady Lions, leaves Fortson at the line. Gives her the chance to get a good run going here. Still early in this 4th set. Lauren Terry with a big swing over on that outside. The ball goes off the hands of some Lions defenders to give the point to Clark Atlanta. 9-7 is our score as the Panthers put another point on the board, and Pender is back at the serving line. Pender's position typically is that of DS or libero. She is actually doubling both in the backcourt and as a setter tonight, as Dr. Johnson is trying out a different offense with the Lady Panthers. That overpass, that's dangerous coming either way, and so that was able to get the Clark Atlanta able to get the slam on the overpass.
So Michelle, I've heard you use that term a few times tonight. So talk to us, what is an overpass?
So when the first hit on the ball that we just saw, that's the pass. So you pass it to the setter, and your goal is to pass it to base, to where the setter is, so that she has options for who to set to get the hit. But when you pass it, you hit it, it has a lot of velocity. Oftentimes it can hit too hard, and it goes back too close to the net for the setter to do anything with it, but it's just in the danger zone for somebody to slam it from the other side of the net. And we're seeing a lot of that on both sides tonight. That overpass is always dangerous if you've got somebody who's aggressive on the front net.
Okay, gotcha. So, because actually I was thinking that it was something from an offensive perspective that was a good thing, but apparently no. So you're saying that from a defensive standpoint, it's something that's very dangerous for teams to set up with people. Again, folks, giving you the volleyball knowledge and information that you normally won't get because, of course, no one else brings you more HBCU volleyball than the Black College Sports Network right here on HBCU League Pass Plus. So we'll give you the education with our all-star commentator and play-by-play analyst, Ms. Michelle Thomas.
Oh, listen to you.
We are at a score 11-7. Right now, the Lady Panthers have their largest lead of this particular match.
We'll see how long that lasts, Roy, because we have seen these Lady Lions fight back. When it gets to a 4 or 5 point lead, they fight like never before. So let's see what we see coming out of this.
That's right.
That was a smart play on behalf of McGee. She was moving back to play the ball, but it was clearly already out. So just noticing where she was on the court was a smart play to just let it go. Pinder's on a good run on the serve tonight in this set. The Lady Lions seeing a little trouble in the backcourt, just not able to get a good pass, and it all begins with that first good pass. You got to have that to get it all started, to really set up and execute on a play.
And with a mistake and an error, the Lady Panthers match their largest lead of the night with 8 points.
8 points, 15-7 here in this fourth set.
But we remember the Lady Lions did fight back in that last one.
So the point goes now to the Lady Lions. 15-8, so they stopped the lead from widening any further at this point, and get ready now for some offensive play to try and get some of these points back. So let's see what we're going to get from the Lady Lions on this time.
And that's Kelsey Williams with the serve.
Nice serve, but the point goes to Clark Atlanta, and so now they're back on the serve and again on the offense to try and get another good run going. A good run right here could actually take it home for them. As if they win this set, then that would be it in this best of 5 series, because they would then have 3 sets to 1. If they lose it, then we're tied up at 2 apiece, and we'll go into a 5th set automatically for that tiebreaker. McCray on the move and on the tip, opts for the tip instead of a big hit over there.
So we're getting that 17-8 is our score.
17-8 in this fourth set, with Clark Atlanta leading the set, leading the night, and also leading in this particular match. But the Lady Lions are not done, still fighting, and they still have an opportunity to come back in this game. They have avoided the 3-0 sweep that we saw in Atlanta between these two teams.
Well, this is definitely their time. You know, they've been able to do it to fight back. So let's see what they can pull off in this particular at the end of this set.
Lots of great action. This has been an exciting night of volleyball. I tell you, I've seen some good volleyball tonight. Lots of heart and lots of grit out of these ladies. And lots of skill, even from an inexperienced team like what we continue to say about Payne. They are inexperienced, but I think they have gained quite a bit of experience over these past 2 weeks, and it's showing in how they're playing, how they're showing up.
Most definitely. I think one of the things, Michelle, that we're going to definitely be looking forward to is to seeing how these ladies work out and operate during the offseason.
Yes, yes, yes.
You know, do they come back making next year a revenge series tournament or, you know, a revenge season? Going back, letting folks know that we are here.
McCray with the hit and the score. And she puts an end to that particular rally, and it's now 18-8 with the Lady Lions putting another point on the board.
Right, 18-9 actually. They were
18-9, correct.
They just had their largest lead at 10 points, but again, fighting back and cutting it down. Miss Evans now with the serve. Miss Michaela Evans, let's see what she can do. She's had some great services during these last few weeks, as you've spoken about.
That big block we've been talking about, McCray being just aggressive on the net, that she's a force to reckon with both on offense and defense, and that big block that she was a part of, sending the ball right back in the face of Clark Atlanta. And Pender just able to get around, actually kind of off the block of McCray, and the ball falls on the Lions side, so the point goes to Clark Atlanta. 18-11 is the score, and we see Tiana Kreider back on the serve with that sort of sleepy net serve that just drops.
Yeah.
Those are hard to defend. They're hard to play.
You know, that's one of the things we were, during the last match over at Stillman, we were talking about that. I am surprised that more people don't practice doing that.
People actually do practice that. It's very hard to do. That's why if you get it just right, then you've got a killer serve because it's hard to do. Double off the hands of the Clark Atlanta Lady Panthers, and so the ball goes to the Lions as the point goes to the Lions. 22-11 is the score. Good work on the Lady Lions. Everybody moving. Long hit from the Lions, and that gives the point to the Lady Panthers and the ball to the Lady Panthers, as we see a 10-point lead now with Clark Atlanta at 21-11 in this fourth set of the night.
Yeah, they're matching their largest lead of the game and now expanding it. And right now, the Lady Panthers seem like they smell blood.
They definitely
they smell blood in the jungle.
Water, that's for sure. Yeah, I guess Panthers wouldn't be in the water with us.
Coming to serve, Miss Maya Beasley for the Lady Lions. Let's see what she can get going, if she can get a nice run.
We talk a lot about her serve. She's got a great serve too, and if you're in a pinch, this is definitely a serve you want to see at this point in the game. Nice placement by Clark Atlanta and Jalen Dickerson with the hit and the point, 23-12. Got Shanique McGee back on the serve.
Nice save there. Now the Lady Panthers have match point.
Again with McGee, just trying to make sure she has that court awareness as she looked as though she was about to play it, and she was clearly already out. So if the ball was coming by her, it was out as well.
Right.
Panthers thought they found the hole, but the Lions not allowing it to drop.
And
match point. So 25-12 is the final score in this fourth set here at the Hill Complex at Payne College, as the Lady Panthers of Clark Atlanta University take the game for tonight in 3-1.
Michelle, let's take a quick break, and then we'll come back and close out this match for the night. So we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back after these messages.
CDW, we get speed as the new currency of success.
Our team spends way too much time tending to outdated applications and software when they should be focused on driving application agility and innovation.
CDW Amplify Development Services modernizes software and application development to help accelerate innovation and digital transformation.
So you mean building new applications, UI, and mobile interfaces?
Well, you said you needed to innovate more quickly.
Oh, so he's a listener.
To do more at scale, trust CDW Amplify Development Services.
Charmin Ultra Soft has so much cushiony softness, it's hard for your family to remember they can use less.
Sweet pillows of softness.
This is soft. Holy Charmin. Oh, excuse me. Roll it back, everybody. Sorry.
Charmin Ultra Soft is so cushiony soft, you'll want more, but it's so absorbent, you can use less, so it's always worth it.
Now, what did we learn about using less?
You gotta roll it back, everybody.
We all go. Why not enjoy the go with Charmin?
You're looking for the latest information on Southern University sports, the Southwestern Athletic Conference, and HBCU athletics. There's only one place to go. Tune in to the Carlos Brown Show, exclusively on the Black College Sports Network.
Since 2002, Empowerment Resources, Inc., a nonprofit organization, has empowered more than 1,500 youth and adults in Duval and surrounding counties through its programs Journey into Womanhood, Girls Mentoring, Life Skills for Teens, and parenting education coaching. To get involved with programs, volunteer, or donate, visit www.empowermentresourcesinc.org. Follow us on social media, facebook.com/empowerment.resources and instagram.com/empowermentJAX.
This is Ryan Fulford. A.D. Drew and I are co-hosts of the BCSN Sports Wrap. We talk about all things related to HBCU athletics. From the games, teams, coaches, and fan interest stories, we cover it all. You can find our shows on Facebook at BCSN Sports Wrap, YouTube at MyJBN Online, and everywhere you listen to podcasts like Anchor, Spotify, Google, and Apple Podcasts. You can also find the show on the Jericho Broadcast Network's app. Make sure to download. We look forward to you joining the conversation and being a part of the show.
Oh, that spin class was brutal. Well, you can try using the Buick's massaging seat. Ooh, yeah, that's nice. Can I use Apple CarPlay to put some music on? Sure, it's wireless. Pick something we all like. Okay, hold on. What's your Buick's Wi-Fi password? Buick Envision 2021. Oh, you should pick something stronger. That's really predictable. That's a really tight spot. Don't worry, I used to hate parallel parking. Me too. Hey.
Really outdid yourself.
Yes, we did.
The all-new Buick Envision, an SUV built around you, all of you.
This is the Dean of the College of HBCU Sports, Kenyatta Cavill of Dr. Cavill's Inside the HBCU Sports Lab with Mike Washington and Charles Bishop. Come mix it up in the lab where the course lecture is in session every Tuesday from 6 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time on Facebook Live, YouTube Spreaker, or the BCSN app, as we discuss all things about the HBCU sports culture, including exploring the week that was in the sporting HBCU diaspora, as well as the upcoming week of HBCU sports. With me, the Dean, the College of HBCU Sports, on Dr. Cavill's Inside the HBCU Sports Lab with Mike Washington and Charles Bishop. Course lecture dismissed.
call a credit repair company to fix my credit.
Hold the phone, man. You can do it yourself with Credit Versio.
That's way too hard. Call the credit repair company. Most credit repair companies only work on 1 or 2 accounts at a time, making it slow and expensive. You won't figure that out for months. Ignore him. Credit Versio's brilliant software scans all 3 credit bureaus, finds the accounts that are hurting your score, and guides you through the entire process. Anyone can do it. Let's fast forward and see the results. Wow, I fixed my own credit and saved hundreds. You can do this. Visit creditversio.com.
Nope. Nope.
Come on, him?
Ooh, I like him.
Quick, the quicker picker-upper. Bounty picks up messes quicker, and each sheet is 2 times more absorbent, so you can use less.
He's an 8.
He's a 9.
Bounty, the quicker picker-upper.
If you think all pads are exactly the same, think again. This is Always Ultra Thins reinvented with the Always Triple Protection System. This pad wicks gushes 90% faster, absorbs even more so you can feel dry, and locks odors in. Rethink your pad for up to 100% leak-free and odor-free comfort with the totally reinvented Always Ultra Thins. This is always like never before.
Welcome back to the post game of the Clark Atlanta University and Payne College Lady Lions volleyball action tonight. We are here at the Hill Complex at Payne College, and the Lady Lions dropped a hard-fought battle tonight, 3-1 in 4 sets to the Lady Panthers. But we talked about early on that they had lost to the Panthers earlier this year in a sweep of 3-0 in Atlanta. So we did see some improvement tonight. We're here with Coach Keisha Lucette of the Payne College Lady Lions to talk a little bit about tonight's action. Coach, we know that you have a young team, but we've seen some experience really start to play out in how they have played the last couple of weeks. We've seen them communicate better on the court. We were seeing lots more movement tonight, everybody in on the action. Tell us some of your thoughts about the play, how you felt about tonight's play.
Well, really what we've been struggling with all season is our consistency. Those good things that you pointed out, we don't have it on a consistent basis. If we can carry that out throughout a full match, we'll be fine. But we have too many, areas where we're playing spurts and we're giving away too many points. And then we get into that big old hole. We dig a hole, we're down 5 or 6, and it's just kind of hard for them to kind of fight back from being, down so many points.
That is a hard fight, and especially for a young team, because the mental toughness for that. But we saw lots of heart in this team tonight. We saw them down by as much as 10 points, even in the match that they won, down by as many as 8 points in that match, and fought back to come back and win that. So we definitely see that this team is working together better. We're seeing some chemistry building with the team, and for a young team, that's key, because that will definitely help them to be stronger as they continue. What do you see are some, so you talked about consistency, and I would just say, what else do you see as some areas? You've got we saw some big blocks tonight that we didn't really see last night, but some big hits out of McCray. She is absolutely a force to reckon with on that net. And so I'm sure that you have to be pleased with play like that, because it just creates all kinds of havoc for the other team to just try to get around her. I mean, she played hard tonight. She was an offensive weapon. She was a great defense. It's like a brick wall when we saw some of the hits coming up against her. Tell us a little more about her play and some of the other leaders on tonight's play.
With McCray, she definitely could be a bigger force. We're trying to get her to make more contact on top of that ball. So when it hits the floor, it makes an actual sound. She hits, she doesn't have that much force. So you have to swing, but we're just waiting to make it, an impact on that ground when she hits that ball. Once she understands that, but we're trying to get her to, learn with that. She's going to be definitely a force to be reckoned with. But all of my front row hitters, they all bring something to the table. Once they buckle down and just focus on what we're trying to get them to accomplish. Some of them, they're still trying to think too much during the game instead of just playing the game. And that's when their errors start to come into play. We try to tell them, just play free-spirited. Go out there and have fun, and then let the chips fall where they may. But, when you get too hard on yourself and you make a mistake and you think it's the end of the world, that carries on and it becomes a domino effect with our team. But all of my hitters definitely bring something to the table. My back row play, my libero, I think her arms are made of shovels.
I was going to say, we saw some great work in the backcourt tonight.
And that's my lone senior. So every day she comes out, she puts it all on the court. She knows she's dealing with a young team. She's trying to, mold them and get them to understand what we're trying to accomplish as well. But it just, like you said, it's the mental toughness part of the game that, we're still trying to figure out how we can reach them in that aspect.
Well, and we talk again about McCray. She is a freshman as well, so she's got lots of volleyball left.
Yes.
Lots of volleyball left for her. But you touched on it, and I wanted to talk a little bit, too, about the backcourt. We saw Fortson doing some great work in the backcourt, digging out some really hard hits back there, making some plays that we thought would not have been made in the backcourt. So all around, it was a pretty even play tonight for the team.
Yes, we actually played well. We just tried to get them to kick it up another notch of that energy level that would have actually, probably bought out a victory tonight. But we just we didn't bring that energy that we were definitely looking for, that spark to ignite as to, fulfill the mission on having a victory this evening.
Well, if I can say, this home team crowd definitely they will light the match and strike the fire and bring the energy every single time. And so they definitely give the ladies a much needed push, I'm sure, and I'm sure they appreciate that. This home crowd is unmatched. Well, we definitely thank you for joining us tonight on the HBCU League Pass Plus as we are talking post-game to Coach Keisha Lucette here from the Payne College Lady Lions. The Lady Lions dropped a hard-fought match tonight at home, 3-1 to Clark Atlanta University. Coach, we appreciate you taking the time to join us and talk a little bit to our audience tonight about the play and your assessment of it. We'll see much more Payne College volleyball. We are not finished yet, so.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you for being here, and thank you all for joining us. We will sign off for tonight. I'm Michelle Thomas. Thanks again for joining us here on the Black College Sports Network for your HBCU League Pass Plus as we sign off from the Hill Complex at Payne College with a loss tonight for the Lady Lions, 3-1 at home. Have a good night.
Supermarket sushi, really?
No. Wait, Troy, you work here?
I'm never not working. Like Head & Shoulders Scalp Shield technology, up to 100% dandruff protection, even between washes.
Never not working, huh?
Oh, Troy, you're such a good teacher.
Yeah, I know. Never not working. Never not working. Never, ever not working.
Are you serious?
Never not working. Dandruff